Welcome, fellow tarnished. I'm going to show you this build I made with the FRENZYFLAME perfume bottle. It does some insane damage, like you will see later in the video. Alright, let's get into it. There are a ton of new weapons in the DLC, and the FRENZYFLAME perfume bottle is by far one of the best. So for this build, we're going to use obviously the FRENZYFLAME perfume bottle with the Rolling Sparks Ash of War on it. And then for the seal, you want to use the Frenzied Flame seal or any flame boosting seal. The second perfume bottle, you don't even have to have one, but you can do any perfume bottle you want for the secondary. I just chose the poison. For the armor, I used the Perfumer's hood, Letta's armor, Rolana's glove, and the Fire Knight greaves. And for the talismans, you'll want the Shard of Alexander, and you'll also want the Fire Scorpion charm. It'll increase your damage, but you'll take a little more damage. And you'll want the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman to make up for that extra damage you're taking. And the Perfumer's Talisman to fully, max out your damage potential. And if you want, you can replace the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman with the Aged One's Exaltation. Madness in the Vicinity will increase your attack power. Or you can replace it with any other negation talisman. Doesn't matter. Now, for your Flask of Physic, you'll want the Flame Shrouding Crack tier to boost your fire damage, and then the second tier really doesn't matter which one you use. I use the Crimson Burst Dried tier, but any tier will work just fine. Now, for stats, I can't really tell you anything specific for obvious reasons, but I would focus on Dexterity and Faith. So for incantations, you'll want Flame Grant Me Strength, you want that extra fire damage. You'll want Black Flame's Protection for more negation. And next up, you'll also want Golden Vow, just, for more damage. And for your other incantations, I used Flame incantations because our talismans and our whole build basically boost Flame. I'd say FRENZYFLAME is best because not only do they look pretty cool, but the seal boosts them. And they match the whole theme of the build, the FRENZYFLAME perfume bottle and all that. You could also throw on Heal from Afar or Erdtree Heal or any other incantation you want. Doesn't matter at all. Now, before I get into the gameplay with this build, I just want to add a few notes. So I personally didn't expect it to have such little range. Like, I did regular attacks from regular range, expecting it to hit, and it didn't hit, because perfume bottles have shorter range than most weapons. So just make sure you get used to the range before you use this build. Unless you're using the Ash of War, Rolling Sparks has some pretty good range. I also noticed I was getting hit a lot more because I was getting cocky and I didn't realize how long the Ash of War takes to do, so be careful. Overall, this build was amazing, really good damage, really fun to use, just amazing gameplay overall. But if you're looking for more of a challenge, you probably shouldn't use this build. torrent. Help me catch up to the Elden Beast because he keeps running away. He doesn't want the perfume. Yeah. One-shotted.